Everybody, welcome back to SevTech Ages, episode 10 with me, Sid, and I've been doing a little bit of work. It's getting on to night time, so I better go and quickly show you. The cave has expanded. I've kind of been prettying it up a little bit with some cobble, just mixing things. I may actually add a bit of gravel in there as well. But let's quickly sleep because it's getting on, and we can move on in the morning to other things. I also went and grabbed, I just went out, I was out harvesting the bits and pieces. There you go. Sound like someone just died. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of going for a cave. I've got the drawbridge in, the bridge, and if we can get in here without being attacked by thingies. Not done anything underneath. It is just literally a slab bridge at the moment. Around here we've got a first stable, but then we've got the one of the bobos in. We've got room for a next stable in here, and we got that going on there. Unpacked all the chests. I don't think there's anything. There's the barrels in here, which obviously when they're full will be full. And obviously we can come out here and fill those quite easily because this is a river biome, which means that there will be infinite water. However, we still need to find a storage space. We're going to have to expand this way. This is my bedroom. So going to be the bedroom. Very, very simple. And what I wanted to do was whack a crafting bench down there. And I'm going to basically put crafting benches wherever I need them because, you know, they're too convenient not to. Now, the bed tech now, we have got the option of a bed of straw and leaves. Straw being 9 wheat. I don't know whether I've got yeah, I might get away with 3 thing, but we don't have anything more. We're going to just have enough, aren't we? Yes. So we just need some leaves, and we're laughing, and I wanted to go and have a look for some leaves anyway. We've got the flint shears because I want to do some work around the entrance and in the cave. And yeah, you probably guess we're going for the old man cave style. I think that'll work reasonably well. We're not going to work with the existing caves. We're obviously going to do our own cavies, but yeah, let's go and find some oak leaves or something. Yeah, oak's probably the favourite here. Here we go. Lots of oak leaves because I planted a whole load of saplings while I was working and doing stuff. So let me get a whole bunch of those. I'll break these shears, I think. And that should be more than adequate for what we need. Oh, there we go. And that's it. Alright. Excellent. Well, while we're here, I'll grab this wood and replant. Because, you know, well, point A, I can't stand, I hate with a passion seeing large expanses of logs with no leaves on them. They're one of my pet bugbears. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of you going on. We'll put you down here, and we'll place those. And that one. There we go. That should do us. So, in terms of the build, we're going to move into this mountainside, and we're going to expand throughout of that. There's plenty of options for expansion. For farming, we can flatten this ground off and use the water. We could go with the old let's move water up and yada yada. It's easier to dig it out. And while the challenge of... That's a piranha. Where are you? I see you. Come on then. There's another one over there. There is, isn't there? I can... Yep, I see you. Come on then. Come on then if you think you're hard enough. Yeah, we're good now. Not waste the experience. Alright, so first things first, we need to sort ourselves out this temporary bedding. There we go. And that's a bed, and we can only sleep at night, but we can probably, well, there we go. That is that done. We need to also move into other areas, but the biggie is we need to get these two ores, because this is obviously the age track. So first things first, we need to yeah, let's get this back. So I want to come in here, and at the entrance to our cave, 1 2 3 4 5 6 2 3 4 5 6. We're going to use the totemic to basically make this place a safer place. I'm so used to having a backpack that I can hit B to get into. Totem whittling knife. Let's get you over to here and get the base there and there. And then we probably need our totemic manual, if I've got it somewhere. That's materials and new, that's field manual. Nope, it's got to be somewhere else. The only problem when you move is everything ends up in packing crates everywhere. This is true of real life as it is the everything else. So let's go back in here. Have a look at totem effects. Totem effects. So bat negates fall damage. Blaze gives you fire resistance. Buffalo makes you mine faster. Cow gives you resistance to damage. Enderman gives you night vision. Horse gives you speed boost. Ocelot prevents creepers. So let's start off with the obvious one, and we shall go to Ocelot. These are quite nice now. They've got a... So there's your Ocelot. Then we're going to move over to probably Buffalo and Enderman and Horse. So if we jump over to Buffalo, then Enderman, then Horse. Whoa, wow, that's freaky. And finally, probably go with Wolf. I heard that. Where are you? Haha. That didn't help where you did it. No. Bad. Wow. Bad thing. Okay, and what did we say? Wolf. For strength. That works. So that is our totems at the entrance, and then we can get in here and we can start with the old decorating up a little bit. Get that going around the place, and we'll yeah, just use this really to just to basically make the place look a little bit more, I don't know, natural. How does that look? I like it. Maybe a little bit around here. Yeah, that's kind of got something going for it. So then what I want to do is I want to move you for starters. And we'll put you just in a spot, and we shall make gonna need to get a few logs chopped. Hang on a second. Just a few of these. And I know I could be stripping them, but there's efficiencies of scale, but there's also efficiencies of work here. So we're going to go with a bit of that, and these are going to go there, like a so. And I think we'll actually, yeah, we'll do. Have I got more? Should have somewhere. Yes, here we go. So we'll do that, and then we shall go here with the old gate. And we'll sleep quickly. And the last thing, if we can make them, and I don't know if we can, we can't. Okay, that's fine. I was going to go with a pressure plate, but at this stage we obviously haven't got that technology, so yeah, that's fine. I'm letting the grass expand around on the edges, so that's, you know, quite deliberate. And what I may do is just to expand that out like that, and just put a few bits of greenery in the place as well. Right, I need somewhere to stash some stuff, because this is getting a little bit on the silly side. At least until we've got somewhere to house it anyway. Find me spots with things that I can put things in. No. Oh, that'll go in there. Yeah, I still need more storage, don't I? Nope. Maybe we can get rid of the apple, and there's got to be somewhere where there's some sticks, surely. There we go. They can go in there. We can get rid of you in there, along with that, and we'll put that in there as well for now. The apple should have gone in. Oh, I see. Like that is it. Okay, well that should do us. Let's go and start dealing with this particular thing. So we need the cassiterite, ortolite and copper, and of course we happen to know exactly where there is some, because I've got a map which has azurite, which is copper, and cassiterite over there. There's a tealite over there. So we can head out and do some excavating and try and find these mineral reserves and move us forward in technology, in the technology stakes. But I'm liking that. That kind of works. I have to wait for the night vision to wear off to get a nice view of that, but yeah, that's all right. What I may do is put some trapdoors in the middle in there, just to sort it out. Now, where is my cassiterite? I did see it. It's around up here somewhere. Here we go. Nobody in the area. Let's get the chunk boundaries on, and the middle of the chunk is probably here. So yeah, get this going, and Actually, leave those on. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, found azurite. And there we go. We've got to that particular achievement, which takes us to the alloy fill, but we're also going to need the tin, and that will take us to the bronze and the blood altar element, which is obviously, I'm kind of excited that there's blood magic in this because I love blood magic. It is one of those mods which has been an absolute favourite of mine for years. So to actually have blood magic as an option is, well, it's exciting for me. I am a little bit nervous about the, oh hello, we probably don't want to go breaking in there for a while, do it. Mind you, having said that, what's the worst it can do? Let me get you, and I've got plenty of blocks, so yeah, we can just, hi, too late. Far too late, my friend. But yeah, so I'm going to mine copper. This is going to be my life for the next while, and we'll get that done, and I shall be back with you. Oh, man, like that is it? Okay, we'll just fill it up as we go. Yeah, I'm going to get as much of this as I can, and we'll proceed to look for the tin, which should be a similar kind of process. You know, get down, find it, mine it up, have done with. So yeah, back in a short while. Oh well, almost got it. One nice feature of Geolysis veins is, of course, you can whack a buffalo totem straight down in the middle and get H3. Always handy. Now, what I didn't do, I whacked down all 6. I just wondered what happens. So, still H3. I wonder whether you only need 3 buffalo totems on the top. Haste 2. No, you definitely need 4 at least. And I'm not going to leave these down here just because they're going to, well, it's pointless leaving them down here. Is long and short. Let me just pop a little bit of this. I have got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of copper. I may have even mentioned, did I mention lots of copper? I'm fairly certain I did. I'm going to take the torches because they ain't cheap. Well, they're not expensive. We'll go and have a look and see. It is daytime, so we'll leave that as a nice little mob spawner, and I'm going to use up this crap rock that I don't really want. I'll probably regret this at some point, but you know, right now it's stuff I don't need. And then I'm going to fill this in properly because this is right around my base, and you know, I know what I'm like. I will go and jump in and inadvertently dig into the, thought I heard something. Sheeps. Right, let me get this. Come out ready to swing. No, we got away with it. Okay. What is that? Is that a ravine? I can't remember what was over here. No, it's just a cave, wasn't it? That's probably the cave that I could hear everything growling, growling at. Right, well, we got got one of the two things. So now we need to go and get the other half of the equation and see how many hoofers. No, no hoofers. Right, we also are going to desperately need to make some more chests. Well, actually, I'm gonna stick with crates, I think, because they're just as good. They have all of the pluses and none of the negatives. So we can get a few of these going, and obviously eventually we'll get the chopper going back up and running. That should do us. Let us just make a chest and then make a crate, and we'll pop you down there, and then we shall pop all of our copper into there. That should be all of the copper from that bag, and then there's a little bit more here. So we're all right for copper going forward. I'm going to take you with me while we go and look for... Come on, gimme. Thank you. While we go and start on the quest for cassiterite. That's the... Well, the quest is for tin. Let's not beat around the bush. We're going for tin this time. We also need to get our journal, because we need to remove that marker on here. That's gone. And I think we said there tealite, coal, cassiterite. Cassiterite is over there. Might as well go for the cassiterite. So yeah, we'll go and have a hunt around for that, and then we should be in a position to hopefully progress forward a little bit. But let me get over there. Well, rinse and repeat with the same old technique, you know, going straight down 2 blocks wide, and in the center of the thing using the dowsing rod. So there's the cassiterite sample. So we're in this chunk here. I'll say probably... Well, probably just as well go in here, aren't we? Right. Yeah. So, same process. The cassiterite... we said this was cassiterite, didn't we? That's right. So if I go and have a look in there, cassiterite spawns at... Let's have a look. Clusters, stone variants, coal, hematite, gold, lapis, cinnabar, kimberlite, malachite, azurite is Y12 to 44. Cassiterite is between 44 and 68. So this should be pretty far up. Have I got my plumb bob? 44 and 68 should be somewhere down here. Let me get that out as well, then we can start. Yeah, I'm going to keep on digging. I'll be back in a bit. Well, I found it. It's in a bit of a peculiar place, but I have found it. It's here. We are going to need to, I think, work out a way to get down to this, but the simplest way, I suppose, is going to be build down and find it. I was working through that cave, and it was sat there saying that there was one in this direction when I was using the prospector. And yeah, needless to say, it kind of didn't make sense, because the one would have intersected with this water. So I think the T line might be a better option, if I'm being honest. There we go. That's the first one. That's all we found. So I suspect this is basically intersected with a water source, and yeah. What we'll do is we'll I don't know whether to I'll take this out. We'll head over to, there's a tea light sample just over there. If I just turn these off, oops. We'll grab my torches back, and what I'll do is I'll take these out. I'll leave most of this in place, I think, just because I can. Yeah, bit of a disappointing location for it, really, but there you go. That's how these things pan out. So we can grab a few bits extra because this source is panned out now. So we'll mark this off and grab these bits, which will give us, you know, some tin, not a lot, but some. And yeah, I was heading this way, and the source was up there. So clearly, not a source of tin that we're going to get a lot out of. But we'll go and try the tea light, which is a bigger vein but occurs deeper down according to the manual. So yeah, that's how sometimes that's how it works out. You don't get everything the way you want it. You live with it, you move on, and yada yada. This one, however, should be considerably better, because this is tea light, isn't it? Yes, it is. And it's in this chunk here, so we'll run from the middle again, I think. And you know the score. I'll be back in a little while. Found it. Alright, that's that done. So we've got all of the tea light. That took a while. And I encountered some... my inventory's a little bit full, so I'll not pick up that food as we go. Bad habit. I should really. It's a habit that you. Oh, hello. Hang on. Intriguing. Goal. Done. Did not know that was there. Just goes to show you can be sat there working away and completely oblivious to what's going on around you. But we've got all of the coal. We've got sorry, let me rephrase that. We've got the coal, we've got the copper, we've got the tin. So that puts us in reasonably good stead to move forward with some other bits and pieces. But first things first, let's get this night past. And maybe we can, let's have a look. We've got this. Now this is our thing. I also got this rock salt, which I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing it's basically salt, but yeah, it's salt. So always handy to have more salt around. It's kind of a red rock, and I just saw it and I thought, I'm having that. Let me get that and that and put those in there, and then we should be able to maybe pop you in there. There we go. That gets us a little bit closer. We need to just chop a little bit more wood. What are we at now? 10, 14, 16. There we go. Perfect. We'll make another chest, which will become another oak storage container hoofer, which we shall place here, and that will have the rest of this go in, and some of that, I think. We'll put you down here. You can go over there. We'll keep all of those bits to hand. Right. So, armed with that, we can now start looking at the alloy kiln to create bronze. You'll need 8 kiln bricks in a 2x2x2 and right click with an engineer's hammer. Now to make an engineer's hammer, of course, we're going to need to make copper. So let me get 8 of those. I'm guessing, can we actually, we can't. These actually need to be done in that hoofer thing that we've got, don't they? Now this is a new toy to me, so once I found it, this heater and smelter. Now I've never used these before, so let's start off by expanding out this area here. We'll get ourselves an area to work in, and the world will be good and happy. Yeah, that works, I think. We can kind of come around like this. And we'll make a reasonable space, because I think we're going to want to start to build like a storage stroke workroom area. So we'll see what we can get out this way, and I shall be back once I've dug us some holage out here. How far can I go this way? That goes back 1, so that's the wall, so 1. That's the wall there. I can go 1 more this way then, can't I? Yes, I can. Right, yeah. Well, this will give me some space to work with. I'll be back as soon as I've excavated some space. Alright, so we need to make a clay kiln again. Because I'm an idiot and got rid of mine. And we are going to need something to burn. A block of charcoal may do. What I just want really is probably a eucalyptus plank to start off with. Let me just think. So we got this thing. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work, but I do have, right, there is no point doing that, because that will not work. Damn you. So we're going to have to pop you down there and get you back into this game, and again we're going to need fire starters. And that should cook that up nicely, and then we'll take a log. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll try that again with a log, shall we? I see conflicting reports. Some people say use cobblestone. Let's try that now. I don't know whether you'll... Yeah, you might take a log at this point. See what happens. Alright, so we're going to need you. You're going to need to become a... again, we're going to need another one of these. Other side of that wall is the edge of the cliff, so we haven't been able to go far in there at all. And we should probably sleep. But... we're getting there. Steadily. Oh, Heart. I was wondering what that reference was for, and of course it's Tin Man, isn't it, from Wizard of Oz? Heart not found. For that should do us, and then we should be good to do that, and we're okay. Right, then we need to make grout. So grout is millstone with sand, clay, and gravel. Does like making life awkward, doesn't it? Find my millstone for starters. Hand crank and millstone. Got some sand. We've got clay. We are missing gravel, I think. Just looking that way. So anyway, we need to place you. I'm going to go work on the base. Almost certainly going to need to have we'll put that there for now along with that, because it doesn't really matter. So we need 3 plus 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 gravel. That's assuming we can actually make what I think we need to make anyway. But we need to go and find some gravel. So let's go and do that. And I mean, there's some there. It's just a bit of a pain to get when it's like that. It shouldn't be in 5 minutes. I'll be back as soon as I've got the gravel. Alright, there we go. This stuff is cooked in here, which is why we needed to get back to having that. And once that is cooked, it will give us seared bricks. We actually need more than I've done then, so you only get 1 per. Of course, you get. Ah, no. Yeah, that's right. Now, in theory, we're almost there. And we should keep loading that up. Oh, 1 more. And there we go. Alright, what's our nutrient? We need to be across the board now. So we'll have a sandwich and an apple and a baked potato. That should do the trick, I think. Apple and a baked potato. And then we can just keep cooking this. Now while that's cooking, I should have somewhere another crafting bench. There we go. Let us get you in. I'm going to place you here actually, with the torch on top. There we go. It's nice and out of the way, isn't it? Right, so we'll get you and we'll do that. That will make us a faucet, which we can place here. And then we just need to get the casting table done. Now, the question is, if I want to make a mold, or do I have to do it in a casting basin at this stage? Do I cook a whole lot? If I use you and then filled molten copper, and we can fill. Alright, okay, that's interesting. We make a copper chest with it, a copper block, and we can break the copper block down in some way to ingots on a stone anvil. I've got a feeling that we can't actually make. We can use clay, but I get a brick, but that's going to be crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I think we are going to have to do a bucket and a hammer and an anvil and break it. I think that's the way we're going to have to go, because I don't think we know how to make a cast of any. No, we don't. We can make a casting basin, we can make a channel, we can make a table, but we can't actually do anything with the table. Good job I checked, isn't it? Otherwise I might have ended up making something I didn't want. Okay, back in a mo. Alright, so I'm going to start cooking. Let's go with 9 of it. Let's go with 9 of each, which should be a block. So we'll make a copper block and a tin block, I think. So we'll make a casting basin. That should give us that. What do we need? Right, we need to make an anvil. What do we need for that? Anvil is smooth stone and stone slabs. We can certainly manage that. You are doing your thing. You're doing your thing. Let's let that go and do its bit. I think I've actually got everything we need on me. Anvil. And we probably need a stone mallet, which is going to need... What was it? Just a stick and that. Okay. And that should give us the stuff we need to work that. That is doing its thing. It's taking its sweet precious time. But it's doing its thing all the same. So while we're looking at this, we should also look at the alloy kiln. What do we need for the alloy kiln? Let's have a look for kiln brick, shall we? Kiln brick is red brick and... Is it red sandstone? Does it have to be red sandstone? But seemed very oddly specific that it had to be red sandstone. No, it'll take any sandstone. Okay, that's good. 3 ingots. So it's not doubling, it's just straight on. We need to sleep. We're going to need to get sand to make the sandstone. So we need 8 bricks, I think it said, didn't it? It's a 2x2, so... And each one of those is 2, so we need 8 of those. So we need 8 bricks and... which we can make by cooking clay in there, and some sand to make sandstone. Right, I've got some stuff to gather and pull together, so I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, so that should be everything we need to make those. And it's a 2x2, so we'll put them in that space there. It's going to be messy, but that's fine. We're almost at the point where we have a block of copper, so we can pour that. And while we're thinking about copper, we can get a block of tin going as well. I don't know whether we desperately need a block of tin, but we'll do it all the same. So that should be cooling. It is. Lovely. So place that on there and just give it some welly, I suppose. Oh, okay, like that. You have to right click. That gives us the copper. Now we need the copper because we need an immersive engineering hammer. Let's just do at immersive. That requires sticks, copper and string. Need a piece of string. Let's go get string. And we can sticks, copper and string. That'll give us that. That gives us that. Takes us through to here. We now need to get some bronze, and bronze we have... If we look at the uses of that in a blast furnace, bronze and tin. Oh, sorry. Copper and tin makes bronze. 3 copper and 1 tin. Cool. So let me go and get 1, 2, 3 of those. 4, 5, 6. For the time being, can we, just as a stupid question, can we, if I go over, where are we? If I go and get a block of copper. Let's have a look. Can we actually use it like that? Uses of a block of copper are... no, you can't. Okay, that's fine. Right, so we need to get the tin going, and the tin seems to melt a lot faster anyway, so we'll do that. We'll get this going, and I shall be back with you in a mo. Alright, we have got our copper going. That is cooking. It's don't know how long this actually takes. It shouldn't take too long though. But that'll bring us through to the Bronze Age, and we should then be good to move on to the Necronomicon, which means we're off into the Abyssal Craft. We also need to go into the Blood Magic. Yeah, that's all kind of stuff there. And we can obviously craft a hoe to begin farming more efficiently. Well, that's probably something we can almost certainly do right now, I would imagine. Let's go. There you go. Can we hoe it? Yes, we can. There's a few more things we need to look at in this chapter, but mainly speaking, it will be nice to... we're almost at the point now where we've got... how are you doing? Bronze. Takes us to the Necronomicon and the Abyssal Trophy Case, which is where we need to start playing with the Shoggoth lair. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. But we can now craft we can craft a sacrificial dagger. We can craft a blood altar going forward. Is that all you can craft with the bronze so far? You can't actually make armor with it? What do we need for armor? Oh, we need to make the plates for armor. That's not too bad though, I suppose. That is just hammer a bronze ingot. So yeah, we are getting there steadily. I'm going to keep on processing this, I think, for a while now, but until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.